disciple.
Oh yeah, I've heard that so many times. So, okay. So in the spirit of dying, let me tell you why advice is crucial and necessary to our everyday life. Hello, my name is Juan and I'm here to tell you about my most fortunate day. As I can recall, as we grow older, maybe wiser, and older people always have their 2 cents on what we should do about our life, or what path we should take, or what we should learn, or any of these things, right? So being young, of course, my mom was one of these people for me. And me being young, ambitious, and curious, I just wanted to do everything that I saw. I wanted to climb trees. I wanted to go swim. I don't even know how to swim till this day, So for me, I always wanted to go out and do it and just learn. And my mom would always tell me we have a tree at my house that I always wanted to climb, and I was too small. I couldn't climb it. And so she would always tell me, hey, don't do that. That's bad for you. Just stay away from that because you could get hurt. But me being me, I'm like, what does my mom know? Moms don't climb trees. Like okay, whatever. And so I still go about it, but I forget about it because I'm not strong enough to climb the tree. So during these times at school, I had learned about a thing called internal bleeding and external bleeding. And so external is obviously when you get a cut and you bleed, you physically see red, like you bleed. And then internal bleeding is when you have a pressure point, or they hurt you hard enough where you bleed on the inside, an organ or something like that, right? So point is, I climbed the tree one day. I finally get out there. I'm hanging by my thighs, my calves on the tree. And I'm just like, look at me, like, what I'm saying? But nobody's there watching me. I'm not doing it for nobody. I'm not getting money out of this. I'm just doing it to do it. And then, so there's cinder blocks at the bottom of this tree, right? A cinder block is like 6 inches long to about a foot high, cinder block. And so I fall, and I hit my spine, like the lower part of my spine, right? And nothing happens. I get winded, and I'm scared, and I don't know what to do. But later on, 30, 40 minutes later, I can't breathe. I'm having difficulties breathing, getting air, and I'm scared. I'm scared because I learned about internal bleeding. So the first thought in my head is, I'm bleeding from the inside. I'm gonna die. I'm thinking, I'm a dead man. So sure enough, the first thing a scared child would do is, hey, mom, dad, I'm hurt. No. But my pride in me just said, I didn't want my mom to tell you, I told you so. I didn't want her to tell me that. So I kept it to myself for 2-3 days, agonizing about this thought that I'm gonna die because I'm internally bleeding. And to me, it just took my days over, and I cried. I remember one day I didn't go to school because I cried in the morning. I just sat there and cried and cried and cried. I was about 9 years old, and and it's the first time I thought that death is real. And I was like, I can die. Like, I can actually die, And so I'm thinking to myself, wow, I have to take these opportunities, this advice that I get from other people, because it's never for their good. It's always for you. And so after I realized that, and I didn't die for 3 days, it was just a bruise and whatever I had, I lived. And so after those days, I really, really saw a new perspective on life as a 9-year-old, because I had spent 3 days in agony and sadness, just moping, thinking I was really gonna die. And so, to me, that's something that I was really fortunate. I really took a lot in that day. I felt really fortunate. And so I want to challenge you guys to consider the advice you guys have gotten before and imagine your life without it. Where would you be without that little piece of advice?